Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
You stop. Oh, you're gonna start heading that towards that
when
way.
I recognize there's these people.
Do I
at all the
notice
doors.
people standing at the... Yeah, do we notice these people?
You all kind of like as Aces like sees the one, you all kind of look around and you're the first group to immediately catch that they've kind of like entered into this space.
You got an exit.
I use my ascending stone to Corgan.
Ascending stone.
Oh, you guys, that happened off the air, but yeah.
Between you and Corgan?
Yeah, we have ascending stone.
We don't have a
now.
sending stone.
Yeah,
No,
threw
we
that
do
in the
now,
air.
though. We do now.
We don't.
though.
And
yeah.
we wasted it a lot just sending FU.
No, it's a
You
new
speak
one.
into a
It's a
rock.
new one. Nobody knows that we have it except
New
for me
ascending
and
stone.
Corgan. Because I spent so much money to hire him.
You want to be in contact, yeah. It's like a pager.
It
The
is.
beeper.
It's a
just
company
like
phone.
that.
Yeah.
It's a company phone. Okay.
But is
No
there anything
personal
you all
calls.
want to do as you kind of notice this? Kind of like one action before.
I don't get the
they kinda
reference,
do
the red
something.
wedding reference. So somebody's going to have to fill me in on the feeling in the room.
Oh,
Like, are you talking about like in real life, or
This is Caleb talking.
you've never seen Game of Thrones?
Oh,
No,
okay.
I've
So
not watched
in
it.
Game of Thrones,
Or read the books.
Spoiler. So
How is this even possible? This is like a cultural phenomenon.
anyways,
You're talking to me.
This
Lee.
is like knowing Michael Scott
anyways,
says
let
that's
me-
what she said.
Let me explain to you.
Hardly.
Let me explain to you the red
Nothing's
wedding.
better than that.
So basically, this.
We have this party and all the women get their periods.
Do you want to pause the recording? Because this is going to
Okay,
take
let's-
8 books or something.
We'll be right back.
Let's just jump down into our sub podcast.
So basically, what
It'd be funny
happens
to pause
is
it
I
and
was
then come
actually
back
literally
in.
just thinking about this earlier today. So basically, Rob Stark, he's this. He's a prominent member.
He's the fucking king of the North.
He's the king of the North. He's like leading these people into battle,
For like a
whatever.
minute.
And he had made a promise to this lord he was going to marry one of his daughters, but he reneged on that and he married some servant girl.
Yeah.
And he went to the lord's house with all his men to be like, "Hey, super sorry about that." And the lord, and the Walder Frey was the lord. He was like, "Hey, don't worry. Let's have a festival.
Yeah.
Like, let's have a party, right?"
Fucking extend the laws of hospitality to you, dog.
Rob's enemy, Lord Tywin Lannister, had paid Walder Frey to be like, once they get there, kill them all. And so basically Walder Frey is like, "Hey, Lord of, King of the North, I got one more gift for you." And a guy comes up and stabs his pregnant wife's belly and cuts it open and slits her throat. And
Yo,
they
trigger
kill-
warning.
And they kill Rob Stark, and they
was no
they
warning.
they kill all his guys, everyone.
There wasn't
And then
a
they
warning
kill
in the
his-
show either.
And then they kill his dog,
They kill
and
his
they
dog.
sew his dog's head to his body,
to his
and they
body,
ride his
and they
horse
parade
out.
his body around. It's horrific.
And then the Hound, fucking Sandor Clegane, he's bringing Arya Stark into the fucking...
Hey, Rat. Bring it down just a notch. Like, I feel actual anger coming out of you.
It was
at
an
me.
infuriating
Fucked
episode.
up.
It was fucked up.
He
But the
broke
fact
the
that I
laws
didn't
of
know it.
hospitality.
Yeah.
But by the laws of hospitality and the stories and the myths that that define those laws of hospitality, he got his comeuppance when Arya Stark later on forced him to eat a pie baked with his grandchildren's bodies in it. So
Yeah. It's a really cool show.
Yeah, I don't know that you guys won me over for it. But at least now I know what we're talking about.
Anyways,
Yeah, that's
anyway,
what,
the Red Wedding
right,
is where they
that's the vibe
massacre
there.
one side.
and they get betrayed.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
And then the
let's-
Starks, who are going to win the war for sure,
this isn't
He's
a Game
going to
of
keep
Thrones
going.
podcast.
He's going to keep going if
they were
going to
win.
stop him.
And after the Red Wedding, they lost. They were out of the war for good.
Okay. Start the recording.
Oh, I never stopped.
All that's getting cut.
Yeah.
All that's good.
Because there
I'm-
is another Caleb out there that has not watched that show that actually might watch it.
I'm the captain now. Nothing gets cut in my show.
Jesus.
We've had enough of that.
It's gone to
for-
his head.
Just
For
kidding.
one show.
Okay, fine. Okay, we're going.
Okay. That was the fakest cut.
What? What the fuck did you just say to me? Okay, I'm gonna start. Don't fuck around.
These guys, do they look menacing? Do I perceive a menacing thing from them? Because we're clearly
Are the
aware
Reigns
that
of
they've
Castamere
entered.
playing?
Yeah.
You
These
guys, this is
are
totally the
fucking
Red
menacing.
Wedding.
I say
Totally.
Duval.
It looks like
Fuck
they are entering and just kind of standing and looking around.
No, fuck
right
them.
now is all they're doing.
Is the Dahlia
You don't see Dahlia.
present? Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see anything else out of place?
Go ahead and give me
I'm
a
gonna charge that
perception check, yeah.
motherfucker in about 2 seconds.
You're going
One.
to charge that guy.
I, being an adept massage therapist, notice everybody's tension rising,
14.
shoulders coming up,
14.
and I want to see if I am noticing why people are.
You
Their
give me
shoulders are
insight,
okay.
Insight check on the vibe of the room. Perception check to notice anything else.
I want to cast my message via my ghosts on every single one of them to just spook the fuck out of them. Since it's not my voice, it's the ghost's voice. I'm going to recruit a new ghost for every single one of them.
To cast message,
Yeah, because I can use ghosts to do it.
you can do it once around for one person.
Ooh.
So how many seconds? do we got?
I got 16.
This
on
is kind of this is just the first reaction to what's going on. That's all. That's
16
all this is
insight.
right now. 16 insight. Okay. With the 16, you notice that the musicians have noticed. They're in the room. Only the two musicians have noticed kind of what's going
Some of the
on.
notes are a little off.
And yeah. With
I'm-
the insight check,
yeah.
by the way, everyone seems to be kind of just enjoying the party.
Even
just
even
dancing
my
a little
own
bit.
group, they seem
not-
totally
not
normal.
Ace.
I'm not speaking for your
Yeah,
group.
Ace.
Okay.
You can tell that Ace is about ready to charge that guy because he actually said, "I'm
Wait.
about to charge that motherfucker."
Okay.
What is the
I
house
put
called?
my hand on Ace's shoulder and I say, "What's going on?"
What is the house? What are the house called?
Which house? Dahlia's house?
And Terry's,
And Terry's, yes. I believe.
just like Dune.
See, that's
I don't get the reference.
So in the,
No.
did you know that he went to North Salem High School?
No.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Who?
Dune, Arrakis, Frank Herbert, who wrote Dune, he went to North Salem High School, and it's based on the dunes in Florence.
Florence. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, one for
No.
Oregon, am I
That's
right?
pretty great.
Hell yeah. I
And
mean,
Terry's-
that
and
makes
Terry's, yeah.
Dune
Yeah.
seem less cool.
And that
now,
was
but-
definitely the vibe of why the naming of these houses is House of Charities kind of vibe, like that kind of.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like a
cool.
fucking house he drove past in. Oh, sorry, no, you're talking about the game.
Okay.
You guys, The Goonies was filmed in
Are
Astoria.
we all together?
Free Willy.
All
You're all
us?
kind of in a group.
Kindergarten Cop?
You see
I watched
Ace
that
is,
recently.
is heading one direction.
Mr. Holland's Opus?
Ben is sending messages. He's starting to do a bit of spiritual
That
magic.
was like right out here.
But
Okay.
your group is together, yes.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting an uneasy feeling. Are you guys getting an uneasy feeling?
Yeah, I'm charging that guy.
Oh,
And
wait.
I
literally
beat
told
him.
you- wait,
I
wait,
told
wait.
you guys at the beginning that
Charging.
this would turn out badly.
I'm only getting it from you guys.
And yeah, kind of as you're
Should I be drawing my
kind of
crossbow?
mentioning,
Keep your
kind
hand
of
on
mentioning
it.
this,
All
you
right.
see the other people. You start to notice that the musicians are getting up and the music is playing a little louder, and the people seem to just not be noticing anything that's going on, and they're just kind of dancing.
Can I check
And
the
I
door
belt.
that we just
I
came through to see? Is it locked or unlocked?
There are those other elves of Dahlia's crew are in front of each door.
I stand on a table.
Okay, it's becoming clearer.
I one foot on the chair, one foot on the table, and I say, "We're graced now with House Antares," as loudly as I can, really loud.
You speak loudly, and everyone just starts dancing a little harder. And
Magic.
you notice that the musicians have kind of come in front of the long table, and a disguise drops on the one playing violin as you see Dahlia. A disguise drops on the other one, and it is the one that was casting spells during the trial of eloquence. As they utter some magical words, and a wall of force separates the long table from the rest of the group as Tiala plays this music, these honeyed notes, into the ears of everyone here, and everyone except for your group and two of House Sandoval are dancing. Vacant expressions on their face, but just dancing, moving kind of past you, dancing with you a little bit, but moving past. Ace, you are up on the guy that you were charging towards.
There's a force wall.
There's a wall of force that's kind of separates the head table that you were all kind of speaking at, where Tiala and William and her court is.
So
And
no
also
getting
to the musicians.
Everybody on the dance floor is still dancing, but we're like up toward the stage-ish area.
You're in the main kind of
Yeah.
area. Yeah. Yeah, if it was kind of like a venue, you're in the.
And who's on the inside? Like, is there anybody that seems like a baddie that's on the inside of the force field?
The two musicians who are Dahlia and the spellcaster
are on the inside.
Are
No
on the
wonder
inside.
they can't keep a beat.
So am I on the outside with this elf guy?
Yes,
Okay.
you were right. You were right next to them.
And you hear me howling Funky Town.
Can I hear that through the force barrier?
Funky Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're,
I
we're
attack
all
him.
in the same
You're
area.
all fairly next to each other.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me an attack.
I'm gonna rage first.
Okay.
So let's find out what that does.
I guess, is he part of House Antares?
No, I don't think so.
Who?
This elf that he's about
Oh,
to
that
attack.
elf guy was.
Yeah, that's part of
he
Dahlia's
was-
crew.
He was
Oh,
the,
thank
he was the
goodness.
dick
Okay.
that I really
Let him
wanted
go.
to- yeah, that was the jerk that I really
Yeah.
wanted to.
We removed the ball gag from Ace.
Finally.
Yeah,
Go get him, Tiger.
and we pushed the wheelbarrow.
Alright, so I
We
got my
start whipping him
teleportation.
with our cat of nine tails.
I'm looking directly in his face, and then I kind of like give him a good growl, and then I
Yeah.
teleport behind him, and I will attack him.
Okay. Kind of teleport to the right of him. He's right in front of the door. Behind him would be the door, but you're just on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
To a place that he's maybe not expecting me to be as I make an attack.
Sure.
Savagely.
These poor fools.
That's a natural 20.
What?
Woohoo!
What?
Hell yeah!
Get him the bag. Get him the bag.
Get this man a bag.
Give me a bag.
You
And
reach
he'll-
in that sumbitch and you get another T-Rex poster.
Oh, I got a book. Oh, Animorphs!
Hell yeah. No, it wasn't me.
That was from me, baby.
That's a good price.
Yeah, that's a Dollar Tree special right there.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. It was that or a bunch of more Christian fiction. I thought we rode that joke out.
We've had enough of that for a while, for 2,000 years.
Yeah,
so
but maybe that
we-
Animorphs book. Who knows? They could have crossed.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that on the podcast.
15
Oh well,
plus 7, 25
it's okay.
slashing damage.
What'd you say?
Dang.
He's dead.
He
Does
said-
somebody have a pen or a pencil? I don't have one.
That's so far away.
Rat, please. I can't grab. Thank you.
I'm gonna need
25, you said?
24.
24.
Slashing.
24 slashing damage. As you teleport and catch this guy off guard, you slash into him, and just a good amount of blood just comes out of him as you cut into this guy. Not wearing any armor. Not looking great.
He can,
looking great.
suck off a halfling. And I move away
Okay.
the amount of movement I can.
I would say that's going to be motion movement to get to where he was.
Put the whole halfling in his mouth.
Yeah. But with that, let's go ahead and get initiative
Yes,
checks.
please.
No,
Yes, please. Have you guys seen the
16.
Barbie movie?
not yet. Have you?
Yeah, I
Yes.
want to.
Is it good?
It's great. It's really good.
I'd
8.
rather watch Oppenheimer.
Appenheim.
Ben?
What does that mean?
You don't deserve
15.
15. Simon?
10.
10.
Can I
8.
can I roll for Corgan too?
You can.
What about Gorgon?
He's asleep.
No.
I mean,
Corgan's
Corgan's
classic
asleep.
Gorgon.
I rolled another 15 for Corgan.
Nice.
He's got to have a plus.
He's going to win whatever foot race
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's participating in right now.
He's
And come back and
barefoot,
go, "Guys, I
running
won a
on the
race."
sand. He took his armor off. He's got his axe leaning against a
Oh,
tree
man,
like
there's so
50
many
yards
people
away.
here.
Well, you don't have to roll initiative for all of them. Just let
But I
some of
gotta
them
put
loose.
them all on my sheet. I gotta get them all.
Are we about to die?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like though
I mean, he almost took out his
We
mortal enemy in one shot. so-
we fought a bird god and a tentacle-faced wizard.
I think we'll be fine.
And that was when we didn't have any of our
We
spells.
were
or-
spent.
Yeah. We also killed
we
him
were
with nothing.
spent. I just cast Eldritch Blast for like 7 turns straight.
Yeah, I mean, what are these people inside the force field gonna do while we murder the rest of their crew? Are they just gonna,
They're gonna
like,
watch.
live in there
Wait, so
forever?
Alex, we can't get to the people in the force field.
Seems like there is a magical barrier between
we haven't
you
tried
and them.
though.
Can I see beyond the barrier
Yes.
so I can teleport?
It's
to it?
transparent.
Potentially.
I don't understand. So we can't get to Dahlia.
Is there
Imagine
anything? Is
there's
there
a force
anything
field
that
around
can
this
get
table, and the
through
party's
force
all out
field?
there.
But who's out
That's
here?
where Ace is.
Potentially. There's
Everybody?
definitely some things that can get
Well,
through
who's in the
magic-wise.
force field?
Just
It blocks
Dahlia,
anything physical.
William.
Gotcha.
But you can
Dahlia's
definitely
here?
see through
Yeah.
it. That
She's
is not a
playing the
problem with
notes.
Wall of Force.
So we can fucking kill Dahlia and the other
Yeah,
musician.
there's 2 of Greg's people here too. I
Who
think.
the? Oh, Greg
in the-
Sandoval's. Yeah,
yeah.
they're on
Yeah.
our
The
team.
four
Yeah, yeah.
candidates there.
Look,
yeah.
they're
Two
on
of them are
on the other side.
kind of confused
Oh,
at
yeah.
what's going on.
We need to win them over to help. Well, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
so
pretty
fucking
obvious.
somebody
No, I
say.
feel like the Sandovals are like totally with us.
Yeah.
Like
It's
Greg
probably
seems
an
like a
obvious
dude
situation, right?
that is
Bro.
just like a cool dude that loves.
We're the two ones going for the first gay marriage in this podcast. House Sandoval, House MacQuilton. We're
Yep.
allies in
Yep.
this.
Yep. It's about to get all pried up in here.
And not just because you're a cat person. Like pride, like lions.
fluffy.
Okay.
They're furries.
Furries. Do you know furries have a huge problem with fascists in their ranks? It's pretty incredible. They have a whole
That's
furry fascist
the
subculture.
strangest thing I've ever
That's-
heard.
I mean,
That
they just
sounds
tend
like-
to get into any niche. Like I've
Yeah,
heard
that's
D&D is like a very
It is because
I
it's
think
tied to
just a
black metal.
chronically online
Yeah.
kind of thing.
yeah.
It's I think it's more than that, but you're right. It
Or-
is that.
or-
it's always like, oh yeah, this weird niche thing has a problem with neo Nazis. It's like,
Or
interesting.
or
Well,
maybe
one
there's
guy
just a
happens
problem
to be
with
a neo-Nazi.
neo-Nazis everywhere.
No, but it is
And
like
Maybe
It's just
that's
like-
what we should be talking about.
We're identifying it.
it is like specific
Yes.
out cultures though.
Yes.
And I think D&D has a lot in
That's
common.
because they're not allowed.
There's
in-
like the D&D to black metal to fascism pipeline.
Sure. So they find niche cultures to infiltrate because it's like, oh well, the rest of the world hates me,
And I
because
don't
I'm
even-
a piece of shit.
And I don't even
Yeah.
think they're
Yeah.
finding it to infiltrate. I think that they're a part of it. Like, and there's a lot of like I think the D&D thing actually comes from like the Lord of the Rings fascists. And that's definitely tied to the black metal fascists, the D&D. Yeah, so I can see how that's,
That's
a thing.
so strange. Anyways, let's not talk about.
Anyway,
fascists.
fuck them
It's
all.
our sub-podcast,
They're all-
Politics and D&D.
They're garbage.
They're
We
garbage
do not
humans.
support them.
Yeah.
That is how this podcast feels.
Fascist-free D&D, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
With that, I've
We're
got
all
the
about
There
Music
went
calendar.
our only sponsor, Fascists for D&D.
No.
A weird pack out of Newburgh, Oregon. No.
This is good.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, isn't that fucking really good?
Altered contract.
It's a
start
tart IPA.
Oh, nice.
Never
it's
heard
like
of such a thing.
soury
So
kinda-
combat.
Sounds like a
Combat.
neo-Nazi
I've
thing.
got an initiative order.
They got into
and I will
IPAs.
just add more hit points as time goes by. No. But with that, with
Hey,
the,
we
with
were
the
we
initiative
were like
starting
killing
with-
time by well,
I know.
while
Thank you. I
waiting for
appreciate
you
it. I
guys.
No, we
appreciate
were
it.
making a
And
straight
I've already, and so now I've got the list. You do see Dahlia's kind of playing this violin and creating this music that's going on, and she says she kind of speaks out to all of you. Says, "Things didn't go quite as I planned, but it seems that you will all make good scapegoats, so I can get what I need."
Oh,
So
you
sad that you've decided to use magic to conduct yourself so poorly at this festival now. And she kind of like looks towards the other elves, the ones that were competing against you. Make up for your mistakes. And the other elves kind of like draw wands and staves and wizarding materials as they point their ire at you all.
Can I attack him
So
if
wait,
he
so
takes
like
out a weapon?
all the elves?
No, just the
Dahlia's
ones that are
crew.
with Dahlia.
Okay, I was like,
How many are there?
No,
because
the other ones
I
are
am
just
literally
dancing.
envisioning like one per like grid all around the map.
I'm gonna
Pretty
go murder
much,
all
yeah.
four of them.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
in essence, this is difficult terrain because you have to move
Because of
through
elves.
all of the people.
how many
Okay.
people are against us now?
There's 3, one at each of the doors on this side of the wall of force, and then there's 2, Dahlia and that caster that you had competed
So
against
5
on the
total.
other side. So 5
Get
total.
the caster.
Yes. But with that, Ben, you're up.
What?
What did you roll?
A fucking 15.
Okay.
we all rolled super good.
Fucked.
Well, that's
I
good
got
because that
16.
means
You guys
we're not
actually,
as
but
far
you,
back
you,
as
you had
as I
that
thought.
first
How
attack.
close am I to the caster?
To the caster.
I'm sorry. This might be
Could you
time for
use
some
compelled
paladin shit.
duel?
Yeah, but that only gives her disadvantage to attack other
Look
people.
at this. I got a
You need
little
to maybe
measuring
shoot
tape.
through the wall or something.
Can I not get to her?
You are 70 feet away from them, from
And
where
there-
you are now.
And there's a force field.
Yes, just like 5 feet in front of them.
What do you guys think about this force field?
It sucks.
Can I shoot through it?
We don't know. Try.
It looks like a physical object, like a really thick bit of glass.
I would, Caleb, would imagine that you cannot, but
Yeah, we probably can't. Yep.
But your group, I don't think has ever seen anything like this, other than the time it was cast, but nothing was used against it.
Do you think you can block a bonfire?
hell no. Bonfires are like the shit, man.
Am
But,
I about to
can
light
you
this
cast
bitch on
it at
fire?
all?
If you can cast it in a place where you can see it, You can cast it on the other side.
Just make sure you don't cook everyone inside that
Guys,
force field.
That
'Cause
is the
there's-
other thing is,
there's-
you know, each of these places are very packed. Where they are less packed than where you're
I can
in.
control the. I'm the master and commander of bonfires.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
gonna go south so
Yeah.
fast.
So should I not light her on fire?
No, do what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do. so-
Try to be more like Ace, okay?
Yeah. Go and punch the force field.
Because the other,
Cast bonfire.
I was gonna run up to her and just fucking smite her, but everyone,
Cast
Try it.
bonfire.
We don't know that you can't.
Cast bonfire on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, we haven't tested anything.
Burn her.
Correct.
I'm going to teleport
Okay.
back there eventually.
Burn her.
With
Guys.
words.
Guys, I'm about to create bonfire. So I'm gonna walk. She's 70 feet.
Walk
Yes,
I'm gonna walk 10 feet,
real cool.
so that she's 60 feet away.
you're all right. Perfect. You have 5 more feet of movement
Because this is difficult terrain.
because moving through all these people that are dancing everywhere is I'm going to consider difficult
Well,
terrain.
maybe I should start the bonfire.
Ace, you were able to move through it because you can move through people's spaces.
Okay, 60 feet away.
Creating bonfire under
create
her.
a bonfire on the caster.
All right, go ahead and just read me bonfire the spell.
I create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dex saving throw.
She fails,
She
and it is
takes-
cast on the other side of the wall of force.
Melora
As you
is with
see,
me.
you know, she's kind of standing underneath a rug, and the rug kind of starts to catch a little bit. Yeah. And flames start to lick up onto her
And she
where she's
takes some
playing.
fucking damage.
1.
I'm not gonna say
Is
it
this
out loud,
bag worthy?
but I did roll the lowest that you can on a
On a
eight-sided
cantrip.
dice.
All right.
Oh. 8-sided. Okay.
So 1.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, I just need that confirmation.
You
Look,
have to
Rhett,
say it.
come on.
I'm not going to say it, but I rolled the lowest I could possibly roll.
It's your damage.
I can put 0 on the thing.
Can you roll a 0 on an 8-sided dice?
Do you have like maybe a negative modifier? I'm not sure. I don't know what the mods are.
There's no fucking mods. I rolled a 1. God damn it.
Fantastic. She does.
Oh, that sucks, Rhett.
Get a concentration check for this.
Yes. Suck my balls, caster.
She does make it though. She maintains that concentration as she kind of like hits away the flames as she tries to keep up whatever magic she is
Fucking
using
avoid
through
that.
this violin.
And then I say, Men of House Sandoval, stand with us. That's all I say.
Fantastic. The
Your little flame
really
really
good.
inspired them, too.
It's a bonfire, okay? It's a huge fucking
It will get
bonfire.
there.
She just took 1 damage.
It will get
It
there.
is a 5-foot cube of fire.
It looks like it's
I
just
feel like
kinda
I'm watching
smoldering
Survivor
a little
when they
bit.
do-
Yeah, they're like
When they
trying
do
to
the competition.
Yeah, trying to get the fire started, but it's really just not working.
She took 1 damage. That's fucking huge in this game.
Maybe
You know what that equates?
maybe the wood is like kind of damp.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
coconut husk you picked was the wrong.
No,
Yeah.
she just fucking danced out of the way with a deck save. Okay? She's a nimble motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, she was definitely standing like right over it. It just
A good bonfire you can't dance out of the way of. You dance around it.
The bon
what a good description for a good bonfire. Well, now that's a good bonfire. Good bonfire is when you can't dance out of the way of.
you can't dance out of the way of a good bonfire, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's I gotta say that.
Me and
is
Billy,
true.
we used to go up to County Line and throw a fucking bonfire every Friday night, and you couldn't fucking dance your way out of that one.
And Timmy couldn't dance his way out, and now, well, he don't got no legs. That's the best goddamn bonfire we ever done had.
In fact, that's how we rate them.
He got real fucking good at rolling out
He
of the
got
way,
good
though.
at rolling. It's all he does now is roll.
Rolling hop, you know?
Because he's a paraplegic.
No, he just doesn't have no fucking
Is
legs.
that no legs?
Little bro.
That's the definition of a paraplegic.
No, fucking paraplegic implies he got fucking legs. He's just a
just can't
fucking
use 'em.
stump now.
We're treading
Oh.
here.
He's just a fucking...
Simon and Valen, go
Yeah.
ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
His whitey tighties ain't got no leg
Hold
holes.
on.
Is this are we on?
Sorry, a Constitution saving throw. It is from a magical effect. This is from the wizard. This is from the.
Is it an
caster.
attack?
Yes.
But they didn't have to roll it. It's just a thing that's
It's just-
happening.
yeah. So this is. So you see, they kind of like they're holding up this wall of force, and they point out with their staff, and this kind of blue light just comes over and.
Sometimes for magic, they don't roll attacks, and you roll to save.
Non-natural 20.
Natural 20 save. Ooh. But yeah, this is an
Uh,
area effect.
Okay.
as opposed to a directed attack.
Well, we re-rolled the same. That's
Did
awesome.
we?
We did.
Oh, and I got a 19.
A 19.
Whoa.
You both make the save.
My
You still take
constitution's
half
better.
damage.
See?
Half
You
damage.
That's the beauty of a wizard. That's the beauty of a wizard. You
Not right
force
now.
them to roll, and they still damage. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You never played Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out.
I know.
I just downloaded it yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Like pre-downloaded it.
Well, it's
It's out now.
Big updates. Out
The
in 2
day that
days.
we posted that your piece,
I thought it comes
came out. It
on
was
the
already out.
3rd.
if fully releases, it's been in early access for
How much damage do we take?
Can I be
You
playing
take-
Baldur's Gate 3 right now?
Yeah, I was playing it today.
Not just the early access.
The early access.
Well, I'm
That's
talking
what
about the full game.
Oh, they throw extra stuff in there.
We're gonna have to edit like an hour. Of
Yeah.
this
I know
podcast
it's
now.
No,
so
wait.
much. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, we're
With that, you take 32 damage, reduced to half, so 16 force damage as this concussive blast blasts off. And you see it's like the same kind of material as that wall of force, just kind of like shoots out to
And that's
you.
half?
And pff. And you also see
14.
16!
16 total.
I like Milo's better.
Yeah, I'd prefer 14.
I'm gonna do Milo math from now on.
So Spirus, one of Sandoval's group, falls
prefer it.
unconscious, was next to you and falls unconscious on the ground.
Holy.
He failed his save.
Oh yeah. With that, Dahlia it's her turn, and you see her continue to play that violin,
I bet.
and that is the entirety of her turn. Simon, you're
Yeah.
up next.
I am holding myself after that weird energy just went through me. But I am going to move closer to them so I can be within 30 feet. And I will use my feline agility if I need to, which doubles it.
I think you will need to be within 30 feet.
Okay, I do that.
Because, yeah, you're about 70, 75 feet away, and then it's half movement.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll use
through
it.
all that.
And I'm actually going to cast Mage Hand on the inside of the force field.
Okay.
And I am going to command that Mage Hand to turn the tuners on the violins to try to get them out of tune.
Oh,
So
That
they
is
can't play
savage.
they
Okay.
can't play the music.
He's
Okay,
got the
with
toddler
that,
hand.
that is going to be a contested skill
Simon's
check.
all hands
No,
tonight,
it's
guys.
not. It's invisible. It's
His
invisible. They
is
can't see it. No, wait. That's Rose.
Yeah, that's Rose.
It also can't affect attended items on a person, but I'm going to allow it as a contested skill check to see if it happens.
Because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
so
So it's a
what am I
sleight
rolling?
of hand check
Oh.
versus her sleight of
That
hand
is
check.
what a great fucking idea.
See.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
13.
13. Interesting. Hold on. Need to pull her stats up.
That means it's close.
It's super
That's
close.
not good.
12. It's 12. I know it's 12. I'm using my own magic.
She rolled a 12. I was
Shit.
checking to see where her modifier is. It's a +2,
Shit.
so 14.
That was a really good idea, though.
That
Yeah.
was a great
That was
idea.
pretty
That was the
clever.
most
And you see, like
D&D
she
idea
feels the kind of
ever.
movement on the violin to get it out of tune, and just kind of moves it away, and just knows something is going on.
Or maybe better yet, this motherfucker's a real musician, right? So you do get it out of tune, but she just fucking
Goes with it. She can improv
plays
with
it
Yeah.
in tune,
Yeah.
even though it's out of tune.
No, I don't like that because that means if I try it again,
Right.
you know. So I
You're
guess in response to her being able to roll with it, the Mage Hand then slowly draws
Gotcha.
fingers down
Big
except for the
middle
middle finger.
right in her face.
Well, yeah, no, Mage Hand it's visible.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Ledger
I
main
was
hand
thinking-
is
yeah.
invisible.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of the arcane trickster.
Oh, and I also would like to mark her as my favorite foe. It's
Okay.
a bonus action.
Yep, absolutely. March's favorite foe? Or, yeah,
Wait, what?
nothing.
Okay.
Just making sure. I'm remembering what the feature is, as opposed. There's like a
Hey,
different. There's favorite
so
terrain
real
and all
quick
that other
before we
stuff.
move on too much, am I allowed to use my lucky on this?
On
The contested roll?
the one you just did. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a skill check. Yeah, it's something you can use the luck on.
What?
Are you gonna try and re-roll it?
Fuck this bitch up. Never trust a violin. That's what Ben has always
I got
said.
3 of them. Here we go. Here we go. That would be a total of 20.
20. All right. You manipulate you're able to manipulate the tuning forks on it, and it starts to get out of tune. She starts to notice and kind of like pulls away, and you see her kind of frantically trying to, put things back together.
Okay.
She rolls advantage on her concentration checks
Okay.
to maintain whatever spell she's maintaining.
Okay.
With that, I'm going to say she no longer has advantage.
Okay. I'll take it.
She is gonna catch on fire now.
With that, it is Ace, the ire of your eyes turn. So he has been stabbed badly.
Yeah.
It's got his kind of like little wand out. It's like,
Stabbed badly.
damn you! And is going to try and do a little magical blast at you.
Fair enough.
It's going to be disadvantage because you're right next to him. But with a 16 and an 18 on the dice, I do think that's going to be a hit.
That's gonna...
So yeah, 20 total. Oof. 8 force damage as
take
a
it all.
blast hits you. And man, this guy is not made for this. He is going to try and move away
Just
from
walk
you.
away, bro.
He's 100% going to walk
I'm
away.
going to hit him.
Okay.
16.
16. That is going to hit. Oh, you were reckless, weren't you? It doesn't matter.
8 slashing damage.
8 slashing. How do you take him out?
So I see his like little wand like do his little casting thing at me. And I'm like, I told you I'd get you, bitch. And I slash off his hand, and then I come up and I go like right across his chest.
Gotcha. He's kind of like turning away, just like turns into him, and as he does, just falls flat on the floor as people start dancing on him.
Good. That's what he deserves. And it's been going on for like 3 hours.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah, there's a fucking nuclear attack happening right now. We're just like, anyway, I try to fight the elf.
I mean, if I'm going to go, that's how I want to
Yeah,
go.
D&D is a pretty nice way to...
Honestly,
One last roll, guys.
we're the downwinders from Oppenheimer. Yeah. I don't get it, dude. It's fucking like, and it does. It sounds like a fucking cartoon. It sounds like Bugs Bunny over there. Woo! And it doesn't even sound. It sounds like a cartoon in the sense that like, fucking Roadrunner is confusing Wile E. Coyote so that he runs off a cliff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the party noises.
I'm about
all right?
ready, too.
It's fine.
So. Okay.
All right. The one that is on, kind of you're facing the wall of force on the left-hand side, just behind your group, is going to kind of move behind a bit of a potted plant and send out a blast to Ben with a 13 to hit.
Miss?
Was that a question?
Yeah, for sure.
For my AC, right?
Yeah.
Miss.
Missed. So yeah, blast of magic goes past you, missing. The next one is on the same side that your enemy was, Ace, and is just further away from the wall of force. Is going to, you see them kind of hold a book, raise a hand, and this water elemental just kind of comes out of a jug of water and is going to fly towards one of the Sandoval's, actually.
Oh.
Not the other one.
I like the
There's only one more,
Sandoval's.
by the way.
That are aware of what's happening. Yes.
Oh.
There's 2 other ones that
Is Greg here?
Greg is up at the main table.
With Talia.
Dahlia, Tiala, William,
Tiala.
Yeah, those guys.
and the court of Tialas. The water elemental kind of slaps into Kriya is her name and does some damage. She is still up though, and she's like, "What the hell is happening? What is this? Dahlia, stop all of this!"
Stand with us. And she's the one that was behind the other door, right?
Behind the other door. What door?
Yeah. She was my other competitor, right?
She may have been.
I think she was. Yeah, I recognize that name.
Yeah.
I do tell her, stand with us.
I'm standing.
Fight them.
With what?
Do you not do this?
No.
Okay, just watch. And I
Valen, you're up
like
next.
Alrighty. How far away am I from the force wall?
From the force wall, I think you're about 60 feet, and then it's 5 more feet for the caster and Dahlia.
So I couldn't move I couldn't dash and then use an action, right?
Well, that is
Right.
your name, so maybe. Shut up.
He's never heard that before.
Okay, well, bummer. Is there any of the other guys near me?
There is one. The one that just shot at Ben is kind of 5, 10, 15 feet behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move to that guy.
All right.
And
You
I'll
kind of just like move just past the potted plant that's hiding behind and looks up at you. He's like, shit.
and I'm gonna attack with my maul.
All right.
I love that we're like a bunch of like hardened warriors, and these guys are just like mages that.
That's
don't
nat
really know
20.
what the fuck-
Oh,
Get this man
my
the
goodness.
bag.
Nat 20 on 2 of these.
Don't draw your own prize.
Remember, small.
If you do, you can put it
small
back.
can sometimes mean big.
Small can sometimes be deeper, baby.
Hey, Sonic the Hedgehog!
Actual
yeah.
Blu-ray
It's
too.
a Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, James Marsden
yeah.
is in that from Jury Duty.
I know.
Yeah.
I love James Marsden.
I hear it's a great film.
He's one of my personal heroes.
We're still waiting for the review
Judging from the guy on
He
Jury
was in
Duty.
X-Men too.
of that
I
other
know.
movie you got.
27 dresses.
Don't lecture me on the career of James Marsden. James Anthony Marsden.
That is not his fucking name.
I don't know.
Very well
Is
could be,
it
though.
Marsden or Marston?
Martha D.
Marsden. Born in Calabasas, California,
Shut the fuck
1978.
up.
I
Shut
feel
the
like
fuck.
that's way too old.
To Tim and Martha.
He's probably my age.
Wouldn't it be funny if I was correct, though?
Up until
Oh,
Tim
so
and
close.
Martha, I would believe every bit of it. Tim and Martha feels like on the spot.
It does, right?
But the rest of it is like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Parents James and Kathleen.
It's not that far off.
Middle
First
name
of all, I
Paul.
thought you were guessing that, and I was like,
No.
holy
Okay, so,
shit.
I
nat
really
20.
Critical
like him.
hit on this guy
So,
behind the potted plant.
I roll full damage. I get full damage 12 plus another 2d6.
Yep.
He was born in Oklahoma.
Ah, man.
Boy, you
Raised
really
in
trashed
Calabasas.
your little.
And that is
That
going
was
to be 23 total damage.
23.
We should
Yeah,
done half.
similar to the other one, blood pours out of this guy as you, or just, massively
Bludgeon him.
bludgeon him. Kind of knocks into the potted plant and pushes it over, tries to regain his steps, says, oh, shit. Not looking great.
Good. Cool.
Excellent. Well done.
And that's going to be my thing. That's what I did.
All right, Ace, you are back up.
How far away is this water celestial thing guy summoner from me?
From you is 45 feet.
You can make that.
Yeah, I can make it, but I have to teleport.
No, you can swing your glaive 10 feet.
Oh, I can swing my glaive 10 feet. Good point. Yeah, I move within 10 feet and swing my glaive at him.
All right, you definitely can, but if you roll a 1, you're hitting a dancer.
Ace doesn't care.
Okay.
He
Cost of doing battle, man.
I'll do it savagely as well,
Okay.
because that's what Ace does. That is another natural 20.
Oh my
Get
god.
this man the bag.
He needs a bag just for himself.
Now, I was most excited for Sonic to go, but I don't remember what the fuck is in here. So,
you remember some of them.
oh, there is one thing I wanted Alex to have so bad.
I got an Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
He gets to go with the
Yeah,
rest of my
baby.
battle boys.
Dude, he's got a toy collection to match.
Someone with a lot of
Really
toys.
powerful
So that
toy
would be. Oh, that's a 10. So that would be no. I don't
Did
roll.
you say
I
a
do roll
powerful toy collector?
10, 10, 20, 24, 25, 26. That'd be 26.
26. You come up and just start kind of cutting this thing to pieces, and bits of its like watery form get disconnected and just kind of fall onto the table or the dancers or the floor, and it has gotten about half as big as it was.
Oh, I wanted that to be on the guy that created it.
Oh, on the guy that created it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying you can get to that guy as well. You're going to be in a different position.
Yeah.
How much damage again?
27. 26? 27.
20 and 4 and 2.
26.
26. Hanging on by a thread.
And I still have a bonus action, which I will.
But the water elemental does go away as he loses concentration on it.
Good. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the butt of my glaive. I slash him and then swing it around and
Hit him
Right.
with the butt.
right in his butt.
All right.
Nice.
And I can't savagely do that, but I can still get 20.
That
Non-natural.
hits. And with that, by a thread was 1 hit point of damage.
Whoa.
You take him out.
All right.
I do more than one.
Yep. So
Are-
yeah, that one is
Are we
down
doing
on the
cleave?
ground as well. There's no one close by
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
Everyone's very spread out, kind of
Yeah.
out here.
Except for innocence.
And I'm pretty sure I need a
Except for
bonus
innocent people?
to be able
Right.
to teleport again. A bonus action. Yes, I am done.
Okay. Ben, you're up.
What about the caster?
What
Did she ever go?
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, did she end her turn in my bonfire?
Oh, she did go. She moved 5 feet away from.
Are you sure?
Yes. There's kind of dancing hot on the coals. She did start her turn there, if that
It
matters.
has to be end.
Okay. But yet she's not standing in the fire.
Move the bonfire to her.
I mean, if you were saying
I can't do that.
Yeah, you
can.
move it out.
Well, I mean, I could just make a new bonfire there.
I thought
Unless
you could
you
move it.
fall in
It's
a
not like the moon.
I don't know.
It's not like the
Beam
what is
or
the
whatever.
fire sphere?
Yeah, no.
Ball of
no,
fire?
No. I can just create a bonfire and keep it there with concentration for up to a minute.
But you can create another one.
And concentrate on them both? No,
No,
I
no.
can't concentrate on
No,
two.
you just end the first one, create a new one.
Well, why would I do that?
Because the first one is useless.
It's
No,
not doing
it's
anything.
not.
I mean, it's occupying that space.
Thank
That's
you,
keeping people
Milo,
warm.
for keeping these fucking people in check.
You're welcome, Brett.
Oh,
I-
man, you think you're doing more than you are.
Toll the dead her while I keep the bonfire up.
Oh, with that whole 1 damage you did, she takes more.
That's 100% true.
Nice.
That is.
See,
you
Milo
hit, you hit
sees
the
right-
requirement.
Milo sees right into my plot.
Amazing.
At least somebody does.
No, I mean, that was clever. You did exactly what you needed to do.
Interesting.
At least one.
Okay.
And
Was
I get to
making a
keep the
save?
bonfire up.
That's going to be a wisdom save?
Yep.
11.
Boom. She takes 1d fucking 12.
That's more because you hurt her.
Thank you.
If you roll a 1 on this, I'm gonna laugh so hard into this microphone. You're gonna have to edit it out. Stop.
Come on,
blowing
Melora.
Your hand.
Fucking make this happen. 9.
Nice.
Necrotic.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
That's way better than a 1. I don't know
Fuck
if you
yeah,
know
it
that,
is.
but that's
Why
higher
didn't
than a
you roll
one.
that
And I
last
still
time?
have a fucking bonfire up. Concentration, baby.
She maintains concentration on her spell as well.
She
with a
can
15.
maintain my
And
balls.
this is the non-Dahlia caster,
The
correct?
This is Dahlia. I thought you
This
were
is
tagging Dahlia.
Yeah,
Was that not what you were?
I've been saying the caster.
which is dog.
Gotcha.
Is that Dahlia?
It's not
I
Dahlia.
thought
There's the
there was
caster
two.
and Dahlia.
Yeah, there's Dahlia and the caster.
The caster's
the
Edgar.
one that you got with the bonfire.
I thought you were going after Dahlia, but I can
Which
move
one
that.
is casting the spell that's ruining our lives right now?
Both
Which
of them.
spell?
Also,
Yeah.
which one of them has taken damage? Because that's important.
The one I put the damage on was Dahlia. She's the one playing the music that seems to be enchanting everybody here to dance.
Which one did I bonfire?
The one what I had on there was Dahlia.
Okay.
So just stick with
I'm
Dahlia.
sticking with Dahlia. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. So I will say Dahlia from now on.
Okay.
So, and you did that without advantage on the con save, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
It was a single roll straight 15 on the dice, and she's got bonuses.
And my bonfire is still fucking up, by the way.
It is still right there. I've got a little red circle to
And it's a
indicate it. And
it's a little
it's like
bigger.
catching the rug.
Is the rug on fire?
The rug's on fire.
Is it like now on them because it's been a whole round?
It's been 6 seconds.
It's a bonfire.
It's still
Yeah.
smoldering, and I mean, it was only 1 damage.
It's
I've
covered
gone
in
ahead and-
booze.
I've
It's
gone ahead
covered in
and,
booze.
Is it covered in booze?
It's a party. Of course, it's covered in booze.
It's a fancy party. People aren't spilling their drinks yet.
It's
Yeah.
a highly flammable because these
And not
people are
flammable drinks. They like wine.
But because it's so ritzy, the fur of the rug is very flammable.
They do not use fur.
That is, yeah.
What do they use?
They're elves, baby.
What are they using?
Plants, the fibers.
Yeah, and very
Plant-
well
Yeah,
woven.
plants notoriously
Super well woven.
uncatch on fireable here in Oregon.
Do you remember when Salem
rug's
was
on
almost
fire.
lit on fire?
It's on fire.
I do.
Okay,
That's
fire.
really crazy.
He gave you that, okay?
Come on, man. I'm trying to work with you.
He's being so generous, and I'm just like, right, yeah, because
Do you want to stay where you are? Did you want to bonus action? Anything else?
bonus action.
Bonus action move.
Oh, and
There's that
okay,
thing that
never
I
mind.
use, but nobody else tends to use.
Right.
Yeah. I have so many bonus actions. Like, it's
Yeah.
really cool.
You took it. You took them from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm just like stealing that.
Dang it. No, wait. She's not close enough.
Have you used your movement?
No.
Well,
I still wouldn't get close enough. I can only move 15 feet. And how many people are within 15 feet of me?
So there's a lot of party goers within 15 feet.
How
of
many
you.
enemies are...
None.
How many enemies are within 30 feet of me?
30 feet.
I've already
Valen
killed
killed that one. Killed that one. None.
I've killed 2.
How many are within
Ace has killed
45
2.
feet of me?
Wait. So sorry. There's 30
wait,
feet. There is
15
one.
feet.
There's the one that. Where did he die?
Sorry, I don't mean to make this
No, that one's
complicated, but I
gone.
just realized that I had a bonus action.
Is the
one
elemental still up?
Elemental's gone.
Okay.
And then the elemental summoner's gone. The one behind the potted plant is still up.
And how close is he?
That one's 30 feet from you, or 15 feet from it, 20 feet from you, but within your 30 range.
get it.
Shiar is their name,
Naturally.
and they're still up. They're the only one on this side of the force field that's still up.
Sure did.
It's not one of the elementals
Sure
that you
did.
encountered, is it?
No,
Okay.
looks like it was something that they summoned
Specifically, they brought
Yeah.
in. It's an out-of-town elemental.
And yeah, it's something you would recognize, elementals wise, as a fairly common summon of basic conjurer magic.
Basic elemental.
Pretty much. That's the vibe you got.
I...
You got anything?
And were they casting spells or what were they doing? The
Yeah, everyone
plant
was casting
person-
spells.
The plant person. But was it like...
Looked like eldritch blasts.
just allow me to read the actual fine text of the spell, if you don't mind.
What spell?
Compelled duel.
Oh, gotcha. I would say this guy's looking at the end of its rope.
Well, just in case.
'Kay.
One failed save. So, would an Eldritch Blast be an attack roll? Since
Yeah,
it's
an attack roll.
Then, I go ahead and I use my bonus to compel duel
Okay.
that person, and they need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
They're rolling 18, and I think they've got a +0. +2, so
That's
20
my
total.
turn. That's my turn.
They're fairly resilient to the magics. After that,
Fuck you, you wizard fucks.
After that
okay.
is
Oh.
Edgar, the one that created the Wall of Force, sees what is going on, is not terribly happy about losing 2 of the people on the other side, and is going to just try and cause a bit more chaos. And, ooh, interesting.
What?
Simon, you're coming up close to him. Go ahead and give me a saving throw. Let me pull up the spell.
I'd like to point out that I should have rolled my last saving with advantage because of the Tiamat statue or whatever. I've got the
dragon statue?
Yeah, the divine favor advantage on saving throws. And
So that's advantage on saving throws to alter your mind. So that's like a charmed or frightened
okay.
effects.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me the thing. It's going to be a charisma saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Just kind of points at you with its staff, and you see kind of eyes multicolored as magic gets blasted towards you.
14.
14. Their save is... It's going to be really close to that. Not that one. Where's my boy? My boy. My boy. Where are you? There you are. DC 16.
Oh.
As you all see this magic kind of imbue into you, Simon, and you are gone. Banished out of this world.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Is my mage hand still?
It's still there.
Okay.
After that is Dahlia's turn. Dahlia keeps playing the music, is getting rather frustrated at what's going on, and is kind of looking around. She moves further away from the growing fire. Simon, you are floating
Okay.
in just a sea of kind of like sparkles and
You missed it.
dust
Simon was
and-
banished from this realm.
yeah.
It doesn't look like the place that we've been with blue.
No, not quite. This is much more colorful. But that's where you're at.
Octarine.
I call out to
Melora.
boys, MacQuilton.
You call out into the void of this, no response as you just float for a bit. And that's your turn.
Okay, well, am I allowed to do anything while I'm here?
Absolutely. You are in another plane of existence, at least for now, though.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, well, I have some time to myself.
Take some time for myself.
Yeah. You know what? No, I'm gonna. I guess I will leave it where it is. But I'm going to
Oh, interesting.
draw my crossbow and hope that at some point I will wake up from this hellish nightmare.
You can absolutely prepare an action
Yeah, I'm gonna
to
do
attack
that.
an enemy if you see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I did mess that up a bit because I've banished you, which is a concentration spell. Wall of Force is also a concentration spell, so that does drop.
Fuck her
I
up.
sacrificed
And I don't want to go
myself.
back on
Fucking
that.
shoot her
Yeah.
in the face.
You see him kind of like cast this at you, and the rest of you just see that Wall of Force drop. And he
I hope
looks
it was
around.
worth it.
Dahlia, we need to do something.
Yeah, keep Simon in
Valen,
there.
you're up next.
Fucking idiots. Charge them.
Is
Oh, sorry. The one that you knocked out, it was their turn right before you.
okay.
And is just going to try and kind of make an attack against you as it does. And I don't think that's going to hit with a 9 plus. No.
No.
So now it's your turn as they
Okay.
are getting kind of hit by the dancing people and bounced around. They can't quite find their footing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack this guy and try and finish him off.
Okay.
Punch him in the poofter.
Okay, that's another nat 20.
Oh my
Get this
God.
man the fucking bag.
Holy shit!
Yo, you guys get over to Falling Rocks?
Yeah, falling rocks.
Get over to Falling Rocks
Oh,
and buy a
geez,
new
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Buy one of those
D20.
cotton candy
Oh,
D20s.
I got a a ballpoint pen that's like a mermaid.
Oh,
Let's
you're
go.
welcome.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's
Mermaids,
a fu-
that is your thing.
You
In real life.
love
Yes. What?
It looks fun.
It
And one
does.
thing I know about D&D people, they love things that
They
look
love
fun.
them to look
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
true.
so let's roll my damage.
They're gone.
a
They
mermaid pill.
were on about 3 hit points left.
10.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But there's
no,
nobody
they're
nearby
dead.
to cleave.
They're dead.
Absolutely, take this guy to town.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move towards Dahlia and Edgar.
All right. What's your movement?
35 total.
All right. So you get about halfway to him.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Now in my turn.
Because you're just trying to move, through the people there.
Everybody move.
That guy's dead. The rug is now completely on fire.
The rug.
It's kind of like a 15
rug.
by 5.
The
Those
rug
3
is on
spaces are
fire.
on fire.
Hell yes.
Ace, you're up next.
Don't you ever forget who the master and commander is.
So we still got the one guy behind the plant.
Gone.
he's
Valen
gone.
just destroyed him. It's now just Dahlia and the caster Edgar.
How far? 35 feet?
No. You are pretty far away now. 65 to Edgar and a little more to Dahlia.
All
You
right.
could
Well,
throw your glaive.
no, I can move and teleport and attack. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna move my 35 feet, teleport 20 feet, and attack from 10 feet away against Edgar.
Oh, right, because you
Okay.
can move through them.
Yep. And so you can get to Edgar there.
I'll do it savagely as well.
Yeah, you will.
2 dice. I got a 7 and a 2.
Oh.
So 11.
11 is not going to quite do it for
he's like a pussy ass mage. I mean,
yeah, you see a bit of magical armor, maybe mage armor on this
Go figure.
well, that would kind
caster.
of make sense.
Yeah.
I've played enough Baldur's Gate to know how this ends for them.
Can I invert my movement and my teleportation?
Invert it?
Yeah. So I move 20 feet and I teleport 30 feet.
What?
So he uses his physical distance and then
Yeah.
his magical distance instead of magical distance
Yeah.
then physical distance.
Yeah. I just want to be able to move around the back towards Dahlia with my additional movement.
So Dahlia's moved away from. He's about 20, 25 feet away from Edgar, because Dahlia moved away from that fire.
Okay, I just want to move in her general direction. The 10 remaining feet.
I don't think you have remaining. Oh, I see.
He wants to save his remaining movement by using
What's your
all
movement
of his
speed?
teleportation.
35. So you move 35 and then teleported 20, right?
He
And
wants to teleport
invert
30
that.
instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to teleport 30
my
instead.
full 30. So then I still have.
So he wants to
10
move
feet of
25 feet, teleport 30, and have 10 feet left.
So you've got an extra 5. You move 5 feet closer to Dahlia.
I should have an extra 10 because I have.
He doesn't
reach.
have difficult.
Oh,
terrain, and
he has
he's
got reach.
I've got reach.
But that doesn't affect how much movement you have.
Yeah.
It just
But
affects-
I can attack from further away, which means that I can move.
He doesn't
closer.
have
But
to
if you
move
think
as
about
close.
it, if you do think about it, Dahlia is still far away.
She's still further away.
so you
Yeah.
still have to move that.
like
so it
they're
doesn't matter.
a ways.
Yeah.
And so you went towards 1,
Yeah.
and so now you're going closer. So she's like, she was a little further, but not stacked on top.
Like,
so
yeah,
you moved away from her as you were going towards
I'm like,
Edgar.
dude, you're not really my target. I just wanted to hit you. I'm gonna go over here. And
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
I mean, on
you
your
just
turn,
got a
you'll have enough
punchable
movement to
face.
get over to her.
Now use your
It's not
glaive.
gonna-
Now use your glaive to detune her violin.
Just
yeah.
chop the strings.
You could be like those guys that have they use the excavators to like take off the caps from pops and stuff.
You're up next, Ben.
Is that guy dead? Plant guy?
Yes.
Okay.
It is just Dahlia and
And the
Edgar
force
now.
field is down.
And Dahlia is how far from me now? She's moved a little bit. How on fire is this rug?
The rug's pretty on fire. She is 65 feet from you.
I move all 15 of my feet. Actually, it's probably less than that, to be honest.
I'll give you 15.
Okay, I move all 15 of my feet towards Dahlia.
Yep. You're
Then
kinda
I
up on the big table now.
big dwarf on a big table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I fucking toll the dead,
Okay.
and I make her regret ever being born.
Oh, there we go.
No! I meant Eldritch Blast.
What? Wait, what?
I think he's excited for you.
No, he said there we go because she's saved.
No, I think he's excited.
No,
for
that's
you.
not why I said that.
Definitely told the dead then.
11.
Never mind.
To say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haha.
Because she's been rolling
Told the
very
dead
high
it
on all her
is.
saves.
Said I definitely
First, tell me if I hit or not.
I
Then
definitely told her.
tell you. Okay.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's too dark to see my dice. What happened? It wasn't this dark last time we played.
Right.
4 necrotic damage.
She makes her concentration check. She rolls a 4, so she loses concentration on her spell, and you
No more
see
dancers?
all of the dancing begins to subside as she and Edgar look panicked
Oof.
at this happening. She turns towards Tiala, who is, she was doing a nice kind of like elegant
This
dance
ancient wizard.
with with somebody up there, and it is their turns next in order. And so what happens is Edgar and Dahlia both look at each other. You see them both vanish, teleport out of this space, running away. As Simon,
Do I
you
see
come
them?
back
Oh.
as this
Hey, guys.
happens. Very specifically, it's kind of like as Edgar teleports away, that spell gets dropped.
Okay.
And
And how far? Yeah. How far away are they? As I come blink back into.
They're gone already.
They're gone. So that's what I'm saying
Okay.
is Edgar teleports
It's
away.
not a teleport.
teleports away from this place,
Okay.
not in this room anymore, and that's when you come back in.
Okay.
And so it's immediately after
He's just-
that.
You see me ready with a crossbow.
Yes,
bolt,
you just
bolt
kinda like-
ready.
and you shoot
Finding
the first elf
enemies.
you see.
Yeah, I don't even indiscriminate.
And as everyone's trying to figure out what's going on, you hear kind of screams over at the Sandoval group as one of them is on the ground, and the other elves are from Dahlia's crew are on the ground as well, in rough shape. Blood coming.
Well, the one guy is definitely dead.
Yeah,
No,
three
I-
of them are.
I murdered.
Oh,
him.
the one elf that you hate.
Yeah. That
Okay.
guy.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, I
not-
definitely murdered my guy.
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
all three of them got crits.
I
on them.
detuned a violin.
All three of them got crits. They're
I
not looking
saved
great.
us.
They're pretty
by
messed up.
playing the spell.
Thanks to me.
All I'm saying is,
And
let's save these
no,
people.
continue, Alex.
Alex?
Yeah. And with that, we're going to end today's episode
Ah.
as we pick up next time at the festival and the aftermath of this ploy by Dahlia of the house. Thank you all for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I've been your DM, your host, Alex. With me has been
Ben Colthane.
Dash as Valen Blackwood.
Caleb as Simon Monroe.
And Milo as Ace MacQuilton.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.